In 2013, excitement reached fever pitch as Doctor Who reached its 50th anniversary. The monumental milestone was celebrated in style as a special episode premiered to mark the occasion. So many callbacks to the past from the get-go. Hartnell's title sequence, the junkyard, Coal Hill School, Daleks, Zygods funnily enough. We have fun, danger, revelation. This is the day of the Doctor. For months, fans were anticipating whether this would be a big multi-Doctor story with 11 Doctors. Were we finally getting the return of this mad lad from the show's 10th anniversary? Well, what we got were 3 Doctors, 2 of which viewers have got to know for years. The other, a hidden incarnation. Enter John Hurt as the War Doctor. This secret incarnation comes between the 8th and 9th Doctors. This one supposedly bridges the gap between the classic and new eras of the programme. He is the one who fought in the last great Time War. Clever, clever Stephen. Now, I know I sound like I'm being sarcastic, but this is possibly one of the best ideas Moffat came up with during his time as the showrunner. To have an incarnation who, on paper, goes against the principles of all the other ones is very interesting. Sir John Hurt sold it so well in this special. One of the biggest takeaways from this special is John Hurt's performance. I'm really glad that he got to play this role just a few years before his passing. I was very happy to see the 10th Doctor be a part in the mix here. He was companionless in this one, placing this in the final days before the end of time in his point of view. His encounter with the Zygons and marriage to Elizabeth I was played for laughs. Tennant just slips right back into his sand shoes. And as for Matt Smith, the main role, he's just really great as per usual. Yes, Billie Piper is back, but not as Rose Tyler. But the moment. Some might be pissed that she's not Rose in this, but the idea of there being a consciousness of something from the War Doctor's future perspective was a clever one, and a nice callback to Eccleston's series. The interactions between Doctors 10 and 11 are TV magic. I think this offers a good balance for those of you who were bogged down maybe by the Time War stuff. I myself liked it all. There is some funny stuff in this. The War Doctor's hypocrisy for one thing.
Why are you pointing your screwdrivers like that? They're scientific instruments, not water pistols.
If I was to criticise this story, then I'd say that the Zygons were an odd choice of monster to return for the 50th anniversary. I like their updated look. They aren't the big bad though, as the Daleks are in this during the Time War parts. Unit were okay here, but they aren't a patch on the good old days. As well as being a funny script, this is one of those which can break me depending on what mood I'm in. The scene when the Doctors are with the moment about to blow up Gallifrey is so well acted by everyone involved. Matt Smith, David Tennant, John Hurt, Jenna Coleman, Billie Piper, all nailed it here. The realisation that the Doctors could change their own history is the game changer, because the big thing about this is Gallifrey falls no more. Holy shit! When all the Doctors come to freeze Gallifrey in the Pocket Universe, it was so wholesome. At the time, that scene was a great tribute to all eras. The story was otherwise reliant on new series, continuity dumps, and name drops in the Black Archive scene. The scene which resonates with me most though, and what still makes me cry tears of joy, is seeing Tom Baker's Curator talk to Matt Smith's then incumbent Doctor about Gallifrey being saved. It was almost paving the way for the next 50 years. The Doctor finally had a new destination. Oh, hey guys, we found Gallifrey. Oh, it got blown up again. Oh, is that it then? Yeah, way to ruin an ending of what was otherwise a fantastic story. One of my favourites for sure. Would I call this the ultimate Doctor Who story? Well, there are other candidates for that accolade. However, if this is your favourite, it's easy to see why.
No, sir. Ah! All 13!
Buckety bye.